Hey, what's good, YouTube man? In today's video, we're going to be showcasing the Autofarms of Express Hub. Express Hub is a pretty OP script and is currently one of the best on the market for South Bronx to trenches. In the Autofarm section, we can see that it has 4 different Autofarms with an extra feature which has anti-AFK and lock camera position. I'll enable the lock camera position and then enable the box Autofarm. As you can see, it's working. So I'll be back with the results of the money. And as you can see, after 5 minutes of waiting on the box job, I just made $1,200. With this money, I can get more by either doing the chip auto farm or the ATM auto farm. I'm gonna showcase the rest of this script. So in the main category, we have the general tab. In the general tab, we can choose our teleport method. We can also choose the place where we want to teleport. I'll choose gunshop 1. As you can see, within 5 seconds, I'm at gunshop 1 without triggering the anti-cheat. Below that, I can also enable no clip, which looks like this and does not flag anti-cheat. Normally, it would kick you and crash your Roblox, but luckily I have Express Hub, which actually bypasses this. We can also teleport to our own property or force our death. On the right hand side, we have the inventory option, which we could choose any weapon that we want, buy a certain amount, and just click the buy, select the weapon, and it will appear in our inventory remotely. We can also choose the backpack option. I don't have anything in my backpack right now, but if I had, let's say, an ARP, I could just click store select item and it'll automatically go into my safe. We can also change our stats, like our username, our name, and our money, which looks like this. As you can see, now I have 1.75 mil. I can also change my username to anything I want. Let's say I want to be Cosmic and I want like a custom username like this. In the auto farm tab, we have the chip auto farm, the box auto farm, which I showed you before, and a marshmallow auto farm. Also, we have the ATM auto farm and the extra, which has anti-AFK and lock camera position, which are both very useful. In the visual section, we can enable boxes, box build, and a bunch of other things. And as you can see, I'm going to turn all of them on, and my FPS has not dropped below 100, which is very good. And this also means that this script is super optimized for low-end PCs. We can also change the world visuals. We can change our local chams, which changes our skin color. We can also change our character material, the skybox. You can also make it full bright and no fog, and we can also change the time of day. We can also enable RTX shaders. We can enable night, summer, winter, day, afternoon, and fog. In the MISC, we have the enable cameras, max camera zoom, which looks like this. I can just zoom out however I want. We can also enable the spin bot, which looks like this. The free cam, we can also change the free cam speed and rotation sensitivity. The seller module is actually pretty useful because we can select the player, send a total amount of money that we want to send, and if we just click the enable cash sender, we can see the stats of it. We can see how much it's already sent and how much is left to send. This is very useful for South Bronx cash sellers, and you could use it for like yourself. You also have the clothes options. This is actually useful for when you want to buy clothes remotely, or glasses, or chains, or backpacks, or watches. The vehicle module is used for trolling, or if you want to just make your cars faster than everybody else. Or if you want to remotely purchase a car, let's say I wanted a BMW M5, I can remotely purchase it, and after I purchased it, I can remotely spawn it, and then I can teleport to its location. We can enable acceleration. In the vehicle mods, we can enable acceleration, enable flight, which is currently very risky, so use at your own risk. We can enable the brake force. You can change the flight keybind, the brake force keybind. We can also change the acceleration speed and the flight speed. We can also change our car color from white to anything that we want. It looks like this. And then we can remotely apply it. In the player section, I can choose any player that I want. Click player tools. I can spectate them, loop teleport to them. We can teleport to their vehicle, their apartment, or we can just teleport to the exact location. We can also choose to see their backpack, which looks like this. As you can see, this guy appears to be farming marshmallows. We can also choose the amount of money to send from 1 to 20,000. All we have to do is enter the amount of money that we want to send them and just click the send money button. Below the player category, we have the combat section. We have aim lock, silent aim, bullet tracers, gun mods. We can enable no spread, no recoil, fast reload, and no jam chance. We can also enable the aim lock visuals, silent aim visuals, or the very OP hitbox expander. Last but not least, we have the settings category. You can enable the themes, get B tools, or get infinite yield. You can also get a config, share a config, or just save your config of your liking. And if you guys enjoyed this showcase and you want to get the script, go down to the first link down in the description below.